All right, guys, welcome back for another episode, and we're gonna be doing a modification to the car. And if these three things, any of these three things kind of relate to you, then you wanna check this video out. If you guys go to a lot of car shows, you guys like innovative products, and if you guys are very OCD about keeping your car maintained and clean, then check this video out. And right here, what I'm holding in my hand is a innovative product that they developed that is an OEM Plus, and I think it looks absolutely incredible if you look at the quality of it. Let me come closer. This here is a carbon fiber license plate magnetic mount, right? So one of the coolest things about a carbon fiber magnetic mount is that, number one, it's carbon fiber, right? So everybody likes carbon fiber. Number two is that if you guys go to a lot of car shows and you don't want to showcase your license plate, it's easy for you to take off. I know there's a con about it where people could steal your plate, then it is what it is, but the factor of if you're a show car and you like to display your car at these shows, whether it's a Beamer Invasion event, a clean culture event, any other event, you're able to easily remove this off. And the functionality about this, I've seen a couple of videos on Instagram, it looks pretty legit. I'm gonna be installing this onto the car, which is a simple installation, and a lot of the information that they have on their website kind of guides you through the installation process. This is not gonna be a DIY. But this is definitely going to showcase what this product does and also how it's going to help improve your life, right? Because if a lot of times people wash the cars, keep the cars all clean, everything behind this license plate is not clean, and there's probably a lot of gunk in there. I just washed the car yesterday. Even though that I washed the car yesterday, you're probably going to see some gunk back here. So let's take this license plate off and then mount this one on and get this going. And you guys can see how pretty cool this is. And we'll talk about this a little bit more as we get through. All right, guys, I'm interrupting this portion of the video to show you guys what's coming up in a future vlog. As you can see, we actually just reached 10,000 miles, and that's gonna be a full review about this car. And for the ones that are borderline about thinking about jumping into the G8X platform, or the ones that actually ordered one, this is gonna make you even more anxious about getting into one. So hopefully that video should be out in the next couple weeks. But I definitely want to thank one of our sponsors, and that's coming from Simply Carbon Fiber. Simply Carbon Fiber has been a big sponsor of the channel, and a few weeks back they're like, hey Ken, is there anything we could send you? And I was actually very excited about getting these shades. This one's made out of carbon fiber. The frame is definitely high quality. Anything that Simply Carbon Fiber has sent me over has always been quality, whether it's the money clips that I use on a daily basis or some of the accessories like their sunglasses. And I do have multiple pair of shades from them, and everything has been super high quality, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. If you want to purchase anything from their website, I'll leave a link down below in the description. And also they gave me a discount code for you guys to use to pick up some accessories for yourself. But other than that, let's jump back into the video and finish up how this is going to look on this car, right? The magnetic license plate frame is absolutely pretty cool, and you'll see the functionality about it in soon. All right, so fun fact, if you guys are living in the United States and you guys deal with this mount, the one from BMW actually is horrendous. It sucks. So after a while, once you put the holes, you're taking your plate on and off multiple times, the hole that's already holding your plate gets worn out, and what happens is sometimes you could lose the plate, and also it doesn't really hold the plate on correctly. And that's what I had originally, right? I had the OEM one from BMW, and over time I've taken the plate off. Especially when I brought my car over to Hughes Detailing, where they detailed the car meticulously and also PPF the car. They took the plate on and off. I've also taken the plate off to change different license plate frames. As I went over to the BBS wheels, I took that plate frame and added that on instead of my M1. So technically this is from Amazon. This was like a $10 thing that I bought on Amazon because I needed something to really secure my plate. But having this magnetic license plate mount, it's gonna be pretty cool because I actually have that functionality now. When I go to shows, I can just take it off. So look at the quality on that. Any product from the team over at CarbonX has been absolute quality. Anything from their accessories, for like, keychains, things like that, over to like materials like this, right? They can use on your vehicle. Everything's super high quality. This is made out of titanium actually, which is pretty cool. And they have multiple different finishes. I went for the blocked out look because it goes with the rest of the car. It actually really matches my diamond black exhaust tips on my car. All right, so this is all done. One of the coolest things about this is the functionality of it, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I do want to mention anything that CarbonX has produced that I've had my hands on has been always quality. Whether it's accessories, right? Accessories like keychains, things like that, or when you have items like this, your your hood latch, right? They have a lot of upgraded hood latches, a lot of different key accessories if you're looking to upgrade, because to be honest, a lot of us that go to car shows and you see inspiration from other people, there's certain times where at one point you're asking yourself, what else can you modify? And there's things like this, there's things like the hood latch, and every detail does count because we're all car enthusiasts, right? And we put our personalities between this car and also whoever's looking at the car at these car shows. So it's pretty cool. But to have a company that develops something that's super high quality, as you can see that on camera, that is incredible quality. The carbon fiber, I actually like this look. It's kind of like a flat carbon fiber. I'm not sure which weave this is. I think it's a 2x2 weave. And one of the best things is now that when I wash my car, I could literally take two hands here, take it off, and be able to clean on the back over here. You may not be able to see it on camera, but there is some dirt spots and also some areas where obviously you're not gonna be able to get. And one of the coolest things is that when I go to a car show, I could literally just take my plate off and go to the car show and it'll be a cleaner look. And one of the coolest things too is that if you guys follow me on Instagram, I take a lot of photos of my car. I take a lot of Instagram reels, a lot of videos of the car. My plate's always showing, right? Which is nothing wrong with it, right? I have nothing to hide, no reason to hide my plate, but now I can take it off and have a cleaner shot of the rear end. And I think that looks pretty cool. One of the best things is that, again, this is super high quality. All right, so I'm gonna address this one thing. If you guys are seeing the functionality of this and you guys are probably thinking, what if somebody just comes up and steals your plate? Number one, they're gonna have to realize that this is a magnetic plate, right? And also there are some people out there that will do that. Unfortunately, we live in a world that people don't follow the rules entirely, but people will do that. But if this is like a weekend car where you don't take out for too many events, things like that, this is a great functionality of it because now you have the opportunity to do everything I just said. And also, it just looks cleaner. It does look absolutely cleaner with the plate off. Number two, if you guys are probably worried that this is gonna come off, like that's pretty snug on there, right? And the magnets they use, and magnets are not cheap these days, these magnets that they're using to hold your plate onto their base, right, where it holds it onto the car, it's incredibly strong. You do have to take some force on there to pull it off, right? I can't tell you foot-pounds of stuff, but it definitely, you need some pull onto it. And I do want to thank the team over at CarbonX for allowing me to showcase this for the community. And I can tell you guys, I've been bombarded with other companies to showcase products and stuff, and there's a lot of times, and actually most of the time I say no because I don't believe in their products or I don't want to showcase it on the channel. But when it comes to products like this, I have no problems showcasing items like this to the channel because I really think this is going to be a great product for you guys to use, especially when you guys go to car shows or if you guys are pretty OCD with getting this all clean. I think that's a cool function about it. So if you're interested about purchasing any of their products, head over to IND. IND is one of the distributors for CarbonX's products, and this is just a taste of what they have. They have a lot more other products out there, and again, I wouldn't recommend something on this channel if it's something that wasn't quality and also something that didn't have a purpose, right? This has a purpose to it. But I definitely want to thank you guys for the amount of support. The amount of support I've been getting for the past couple months, especially after the invasion of Orlando, has been absolutely incredible. I'm super excited to head over to LA and showcase that community again, the West Coast community with a touch of East Coast, because I know some of you guys will either drive over and fly over to the West Coast to enjoy those festivals. But I definitely want to thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys on the next video.